And June 2021, Animal Antics. Never wrestle with pigs. You get dirty and the pig likes it. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. Oh my goodness. Turtles think frogs are homeless. Interesting fact, a shark will only attack you if you're wet. Zebras are just horses that escaped from prison. Sign in a veterinarian's waiting room. Be back in 5 minutes. Sit, stay. Can a frog jump higher than the CN Tower? Of course, the CN Tower can't jump at all. What's the dumbest animal in the jungle? A polar bear. He's lost. He's asking which way is north. Looking for the North Pole. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it. How do you catch a tame rabbit? Tame way. It sounds like Elmer Fudd. Cats are smarter than dogs. There's no way you'd ever get 8 cats to pull a sled through snow. Squirrels always act like it's their first day of being a squirrel. What do you call a magician dog? A labracadabra. I think that's close enough. What do you call an alligator wearing a vest? An investigator. My goodness. Why did the lion break up with his girlfriend? Because she was a cheetah. What's the difference between a unicorn and a carrot? One is a funny beast and the other is a bunny feast. Why did the deer get braces? He had buck teeth. Aww. As I watched the dog chasing his tail, I thought, dogs are easily amused. Then I realized I was watching the dog chasing his tail. A moment of insight. An elephant slept in his bunk, and in slumber his chest rose and sunk. But he snored, how he snored! All the other beasts roared, so his wife tied a knot in his trunk. I bet Egyptians were all like, yo, nobody in history will ever worship and adore cats like we do. And then came the internet. Sign at the zoo. Please don't scare the ostriches, the floors are concrete. Aw, because when they get scared they put their head in the sand. Aw, goodness. Turtles got it figured out. Turtles are like, I'm going to sleep here and just pull in. Nothing stopping me. So it's chill, no worries. I'll come out tomorrow. After eating an entire bowl, a mountain lion felt so good he started roaring. He kept it up until a hunter came along and shot him. The moral of the story, when you're full of bull, keep your mouth shut. Even though most of us don't believe in love at first sight, we sure seem to when we go to a pet store. Aw, isn't that the truth? Why don't you ever see hippos hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it. A teacher asked the class to name 6 mammals you might find in the countryside. One student replied, 5 badgers and a squirrel. A baby mouse went home on Halloween after seeing a bat and told his mom he'd seen an angel. Aww. What goes boo, boo, boo? A cow with a cold. Aww, instead of moo. Boo. What do you call a dinosaur that wears a cowboy hat and boots? Tyrannosaurus Rex. Why do werewolves never enter the Olympics? Too high risk for getting a silver medal. Did you hear about the snail that got beat up by 2 turtles? Oh, he went to the police and they asked him, "Did you get a good look at the turtles who did this?" He said, "No, it all happened so fast." Nickname for a cow with a nervous twitch? Beef jerky. Raccoons, aka garbage pandas. Yeah. I went to a petrified forest and all the animals were afraid of me. That's not what a petrified forest means. What did the snail say when it crawled on a turtle's back? Whee! If you lost your smartphone and you were sad, cheer up. Just think there's a mouse family somewhere that now has a new flat screen TV. A Canadian psychologist is selling a video that teaches you how to test your dog's IQ. Here's how it works. If you spend $12.99 for the video, your dog is smarter than you. What did the horse say when it fell? "I've fallen and I can't giddy up." How do you put an elephant into a Safeway bag? You take the F out of the safe and the F out of the way. Wait, there's no F in way. There's no F in way you can put an elephant in a Safeway bag. Oh my goodness. Animal antics.